It's time for the match game. Hollywood Square. Our quiz from Hill Street Blues. James B. Sikking. Nedra Volz. Leonard Frey. Lois Hamilton. Fannie Flagg. And the stars of the match game, Hollywood Square's our G. Rayburn and John Bowman.
Welcome. Start clapping, buddy. Hey, that guy's, he applauded. Attaboy.
Boy, oh boy. Hey, we must be terrific.
You are terrific.
We are terrific. Haven't even said anything yet. Welcome, one and all. Joy to see you. We have some new bodies here today.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Hello there.
I thought you'd find that one, Gene.
Nice to have you with us.
Always a pleasure.
Yes. You're going to be able to see Lois soon in a movie of the week called, what's it called, The Club?
The Club.
Yeah, and who'd you do that with?
I co-starred with Robert York.
Robert York. All right, we'll look forward to seeing you in that. Now, this is your first time around. Usually...
No, it's not my first time around. It's my first time on this show.
Oh, all right. That's different. Right. I usually like to welcome the newcomers with a nice kiss on the lips. He's too willing. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
Say hello to Steve, what's his name, when you see him. You ever see him?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's very active. He's a writer, producer. He does everything, huh?
Yes, very talented man.
That's right. I'm talking about Steve Bochco, producer.
He's my boss. I'll be very kind to him.
Do you prefer James or Jim?
James, Jim.
Jim. Okay.
Jim.
Everybody got that? Everybody say Jim together.
Jim.
Very good. Now, would you join me in a brisk round of applause for our two players, Ron Ostorello and Sherry Wright? This is yours. Okay. Welcome. Let's find out about you, Ron.
Well, Gene,
What's your rank?
I'm a petty officer second class, which is middle enlisted. It's an E5, pay grade of an E5. Same thing as a sergeant in the Army, sergeant in the Air Force, sergeant in the Corps.
Well. In town for long, sailor?
I'm currently stationed at the Armed Forces Radio and Television Service headquarters in downtown Hollywood, and we do satellite broadcasting of television shows overseas to our over 1 million servicemen and women and their dependents.
Have we got 1 million men stationed around the world?
Yes, we
no
sure
wonder
do.
our taxes are so high. Oh, only kidding. All right, Ron, good luck to you. Nice to have you with us. Sherry, tell us about you, please.
I'm from Los Angeles, and I do public relations for a very wild Italian company. And in my spare time...
What?
Boy.
I like the Italians. I like to shop.
You like to shop?
Uh-huh.
Is that a hobby?
Yeah, it's expensive hobby.
I guess it is. All right, good luck to you, Sherry. Here in the match game, you'll have 3 chances to match as many of our stars as you can. The one who's done that most often at the end of the 3rd round will be declared the winner and go on to challenge our returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. Ron, you won the toss. We'll ask you to go first.
A, please.
All right, we're off and running. This is what it says. Mike said, "When I was a baby, I was left on a doorstep. For years, I thought I was a blank."
You like my answer.
You like her?
Lois loves my answer.
Good.
But he's jealous of my answer.
I covet your answer.
Ready, Nedra?
Yep.
All right, Ron. Mike said, "When I was a baby, I was left on a doorstep. For years, I thought I was a blank."
A doormat.
Doormat is one possibility. That's okay. As usual in round 1 questions, there are 2 or 3 good possibilities. Do you have one of them? Doormat. She does indeed. One for you, Ron. Thank you. Yes, sir?
As I say to Ron, as I used to say in the USO, donut sailor.
Did you work in the Stage Door Canteen in New York?
We try our best.
Of course.
My answer's so old-fashioned, but when I was a little kid, they left on the doormat
a bottle of milk. Of course. That's a wonderful answer.
Don't get carried away.
That's good. Hold everything. You're too young to remember the old days when they delivered milk in
They're not that young.
real glass bottles.
It's just that the shots are working.
I don't remember.
And in the wintertime, when the milk would freeze, it would shove its way up to the top, and that cream would be on top. You could
Certainly
eat.
would.
Oh, it was wonderful.
I thought you were giving me a hint when you said we all homogenous about this. I thought that was.
Oh, no. I
that
just
put it in
wondered
my
if they
head.
were all together. That's all.
Well,
What do you
we're
say?
not.
Hello there.
How are you, sweetheart?
I'm wonderful.
Hey, listen, you're going to be opening in the not-too-distant future
Yes,
at
I'm
the
going to be
Jupiter
at the
Theater.
Burt Reynolds Dinner Theater.
And what's the name of the play again?
Supporting cast.
Supporting Cast.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Thank you. And I even know my words.
Right.
Okay, I think, you know what? I put welcome mat.
Welcome, Matt. That's it. Very good, Fannie.
I'm the only one. Yeah.
All right, let's come down here. For years, I thought I was a...
I'm too young to remember the bottle of milk, so welcome to the Matt Club.
3 for Ron.
You're too young to
Okay, Jim, this is your first time up. What have you got for us?
I copied everybody else. Welcome, Matt.
Smart cookie.
Okay, Nedra.
I had two answers. I had bottle milk and doormat, and I threw the other one down in the hole here, so I still have doormat.
Okay.
I'm the only one that didn't.
So there. You did very well for a round one question. Usually it doesn't work out that well, but now let's see if you can catch up. Linda said, if you ever go to the Swami's house, you better be careful. Not only does he have a bed of nails, he also has a blank of nails. Very easy. For me, it's easy.
Can they peek over our shoulders?
When we come to Lois, Leonard,
I'll let her use my mic.
give it her mic.
I'll hold
seems
it
to be
for her.
all right. Good. You can even slide it out of that gadget there if you like. All right. Everybody ready? Lois, did you put it in the slot? Thank you. All right, Sherry. Linda said, if you ever go to the Swami's house, you better be careful. Not only does he have a bed of nails, he also has a blank of nails.
A floor of nails.
A floor of nails. There's one possibility. Floor of nails is okay. All right.
You're going to love my answer.
I love your answer.
It's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Barrel.
A barrel of nails.
Nobody loves it.
They
Just
don't
wanted
love
to
it.
see your taste, that's all.
There it is. All right, sir.
Not only are Lois and I sharing the same mic,
Yes.
we're sharing the same dumb answer. But I call it barrel.
Barrel.
We're saying poor spelling.
All right.
Spelling doesn't count. It's okay.
There. Here we go.
Here we go. Now, I looked at this audience, and they are my people.
Yes, she's trying to cover.
He has a commode seat of nails.
A commode seat of nails. Sherry is looking for a floor of nails. A floor of nails. What do you offer?
Well, you know, I always like to elevate the quality, sensibility of our program, Gene.
Ha!
So, I said toilet seat.
Yeah. There. James.
The same people.
A what of nails?
I can't believe it. A finger of nails.
A finger of nails. You may boo, but I find it highly amusing.
He's great on that other show,
Right.
though. He's terrific, really.
Nedra,
You want to guess what I said?
should we guess what you said?
You want to?
I assume it was not floor of nails.
No.
How about a chair of nails?
No.
A rocker of nails?
No.
Or its initials TS.
Toilet of nails.
Yeah.
A toilet of nails. So you meant toilet seat. It still doesn't matter. So there we are at the end of round one, 5-0 Ron's favor. Round two coming up right after this. Hurry back. Round two coming up. Here we go. Now, Ron, you're ahead. You have to go first, if you would, please.
A again, please.
All right, one person plays, and that is you, Leonard.
Mr. Dodo. In the dopey corner now, Leonard writes his.
The princess said, I've been dating this shining knight in armor for a month, and he still won't take off his suit of armor. Wait till you hear the rest of it. She said, tonight I'm coming prepared. I'm bringing along a blank.
I have 7 to that.
All right, Ron. Princess said, I've been dating this shining knight for a month, and he still won't take off his suit of armor. Tonight I'm coming prepared. I'm bringing along a blank.
Can opener.
Can opener. Pretty good to me.
Seems to be the answer.
Sounds good to me.
It did sound good to me.
It did?
Sailor, would you like the cream in your coffee or is it black? Oh, no. I got...
Can opener. All right.
Genius.
Now, hold everything.
Came up.
1, we did that. 2, we did that. I don't know how they got back up there. Did anybody say alakazam or something like that over here?
No.
Are you a witch?
No.
Did you make them come up? No, you didn't. Now listen, you'll have 2 chances to catch up here. He's matched everyone he can match, and we'll see how you do with your second round question. Here it is. Donny Osmond is such a goody-goody.
How goody-goody is he?
How good he is.
It would be nice if you were in unison.
Better than that.
Yes. He's such a goody-goody, he thinks blank is a loose woman. He's such a goody-goody, he thinks blank is a loose woman.
I like this one.
You like that one?
This
Good.
is a good one.
It's an easy one, right?
That's easy.
I think it's easy.
You do?
Yeah.
No. I'm just going to write it.
There we go. Everybody set, Sherry. Donny Osmond is such a goody-goody, he thinks blank is a loose woman.
His sister Marie.
Well, certainly. I assume everyone over here has said Sister Marie.
Never assume.
Never
Never assume makes an
We are
ass out of
serious
you and me.
artistes.
Did you ever see how it was spelled?
A-S-S-U-M-E.
Right. Never assume.
All right.
That's your
That means you
pearl
don't
of
have
wisdom.
it. Yes.
Abroad.
A broad.
A broad.
A broad is a loose woman.
Yeah, well, it was a nice reference to that sailor over there, a broad. Good.
Leonard?
I went for an older nice lady when I was just a little girl.
Doris Day,
I
yeah.
asked my mother, what will it be? Will I be pregnant?
Miss Pure. All right,
Miss Pure.
Fannie.
I love Doris Day. Hello, Dodie, wherever you are.
Right.
No, I thought Mother Cabrini.
Mother Cabrini. Don't boo that. That's a funny answer.
We're so stupid.
All right, go, John. You're going to get booed no matter what you say.
Yeah.
I went for another mother.
Teresa.
Mother Teresa! An infinitely more popular mother.
Why
Thank
does
you.
Mother
I don't
Teresa get more
understand
than
you.
Mother Cabrini?
Why would you boo Mother Cabrini and applaud Mother Teresa?
Really?
Why?
They
Jim?
know her.
They don't know what Cabrini is. And neither
What have you got for us?
Why does it have to be mother? I said Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse. All right.
Watch Hill Street Blues, Thursday night.
Marie Osmond is what Sherry's looking
Get
for,
your
Nedra.
boo and pucker all puckered up here. This is really gross. Rag lady. I don't know where
Rag
I got that.
So,
I wish I was dead. No, I don't.
So there's the end of round 2. He's still ahead. Now it's 6-0. And round 3, the final round right after this. Third and final round. Here we go. All right, Sherry, since he's matched everyone, all 6. We'll ask you to go first here. And
Let's try A.
A. All right. This is your last chance at it. Not only is Fat Frida fat, but she's lazy, too. Her idea... lay out, will you? Her idea of exercise is to blink faster. Fat Frida's fat. Her idea of exercise is to blink faster.
Are you saying you don't like my answer?
Oh, no, I'm just... fat, lazy. Her idea of exercise is to blink faster.
I don't like fat questions.
All right. Here we go. Put it in the slot, Jim.
All right.
Sherry, not only is Fat Frida fat, but she's lazy, too. Her idea of exercise is to blank faster.
To eat faster.
Well, certainly. Very good. I don't want to make you feel bad, but once again, Sherry has come up with the perfect answer. Yes.
Well...
Lois?
I'm so excited you're going to love it.
Eat. There it is. She has to match everybody to stay in the game. Leonard?
Have you seen those pills? They sell that if you take it and then go to sleep, you lose a pound.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, really.
Yeah.
I'd be sleeping for a year. Anyhow, eat!
There it is. Don't feel bad.
I'm sorry. Blink faster.
Blink faster. All right, so that means Ron wins the game. Come on down, Ron. Well, Sherry, it was a pleasure to meet you. We're going to send some gifts to you from the match game. Sherry Wright. There she goes. Hey there. Congratulations. We're going to switch to Hollywood Squares now. We'll bring 3 more celebrities out here from the right. Here comes the rest of our furniture. John and I will trade places. More excitement coming your way. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive a Roper Easy Touch Microwave Oven featuring computerized cooking with 3 memory levels. Lets you automatically program exactly the right temperature, power, and cooking time for any foods furnished by Roper. It's time for more of the match game. Hollywood Squares. Our with from We've Got It Made, Tom Villard. From another world, Anna Stuart. From Spain, Carlo Imperato. And taking over the star of the Hollywood Squares, John Bowman.
How did I do? Okay, we're going to play Hollywood Squares in just a minute. Come back with us.
Now, John Bowman and the Hollywood Squares.
Come on, sailor. Welcome, everybody, to the second half of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. And with me, I have Ron Ostorello, a sailor stationed in Hollywood. Which he said is a dirty job, but someone has to do it. Well, congratulations, sailor. You're certainly stationed in the right place for Hollywood Squares. You made it through the Match Game. We have 3 brand new celebrities. Tom Villard up there. Welcome. Anna Stuart. And Carlo Imperato from Fame. Anna Stuart, of course, is a star on our lead-in, the soap opera Another World. Why don't you, for those of our audience who thank you. For those who may not have seen Another World, Anna, just tell them a little bit about the character that you portray.
Well, the most important part about the character that I portray is that she's very uptight and she's very straight to the people that know her, but they don't know that she's really in the stables all the time in the hay with her stable boy, who's about 20 years younger than she is, and that's her secret.
Would Mother Teresa and Marie Osmond like Another World? We'll find out and find out how you're going to do on Hollywood Squares right now. Here we go. Before we find out much of anything, we're going to reacquaint ourselves with our defending champion. She's back for her 4th day, which is pretty good. Her name is Sam Metcalf Moore. Her total is $4,625. Should I mention that you haven't broken into the big money yet, or should we just skip it?
We've already said it,
I know.
John.
Have you given it much thought over the stretch of time? Now that we're starting a new week.
Yeah, I tried not to, but it was real hard because I'm real excited.
Okay, well,
You got another chance today if you get through Hollywood Squares, which we're going to play until we hear the time's up bell, and whoever is ahead at that point goes on to play Super Match, which could be worth up to $30,000. First game's worth $100, $25 for every square. Sam, you start. Pick a star and let's go.
Leonard, please.
Leonard Frey. Your tulip is bending toward the window.
Thought you'd never notice.
What should you put in its water to make it stand straight up again?
Hans Brinker.
A couple of Alka-Seltzer tablets or a couple of copper pennies?
Oh, this is difficult because I had a trick of putting some Clorox in... Don't laugh, it works. I thought it would just bleach them and put them on the rinse cycle, but... What was the first thing that put it in?
A couple of Alka-Seltzer tablets or a couple of copper pennies to make your tulip stand straight up.
I'm going to, not this decisively, as you can tell by my reading, but I'm going to go with the, it's a pick-me-up. It goes in there and fizzies it up, and I think that tulip might say...
And it is?
Straighten up. Alka-Seltzer.
Alka-Seltzer. What do you say, Sam? Agree or disagree?
I agree.
It is a couple of copper pennies. You should have disagreed with Leonard. Yes, that and 2 cents will make your tulip stand straight up. Okay, your opponent gets the first square. Ron, that's good for you. You're playing, though. Pick a star.
Gene, please.
Gene Rayburn.
Ready.
Over the past year, what has the U.S. Navy purchased more of? Is this appropriate?
Yes.
Is it hand grenades or softballs?
You tell me, sailor. Hand grenades or softballs? Well, let's see. During one of the commercial breaks, Ron and I were talking. I visited a ship he was stationed on, the Kitty Hawk. And it's an absolutely thrilling experience to be aboard one of those large ones. You can't believe something that large will float. They're large enough to certainly have several baseball fields on them at one time. Someone's banging his microphone. Would you please stop that? Thank you.
Did you see more hand grenades or softballs?
Yes. Softballs.
Okay, what do you say, Ron? Agree or disagree?
I agree with that.
There are more hand grenades. No, sailor, you should have disagreed. Your opponent gets that square. It's not even that close. 12,000 grenades and 4,800 softballs. Okay, it's even up, Sam, and you are playing X. Pick a star.
James, please.
James Sikking from Hill Street Blues.
Jim. I'm ready. Hand grenades, I'm ready.
Do mother sharks breastfeed their young, or do they avoid those sharp little teeth?
Oh, I have so many friends who are sharks, too. I should know this answer. I think I would avoid those sharp little teeth.
What do you think, Sam? Agree or disagree?
I agree.
They do not breastfeed. Yes, you're right to agree. You get the square. Smart sharks. All right, Ron Ostarello. Pick a star for me.
Nedra to block, please.
You missed this one. The first game goes to Sam Metcalf-Moore. Nedra.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You are the proud parent of a 9-pound baby boy.
I am? How did that happen?
The usual way.
Now, if he's normal, will he begin gaining weight immediately, or will he lose weight first?
Well, I probably wouldn't have one that was normal to begin with. But I would imagine, and this is odd that you asked me this question, isn't it? Because I have adopted children. Oh, well.
I didn't know that.
But I think that they lose weight at first, and then they begin to gain later.
For a very important block, do you agree or disagree, Ron?
I agree.
They will lose weight first. Yes, you're right to agree. You get the square, and you do block. Well done. It is normal for babies to lose up to 5% of their body weight right after birth. Think about that for the next couple of minutes, and we'll be back next week again.
Stay tuned for more of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. Now back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Square.
Okay, it's 50-50. Sam, it's your move. You are playing X. Pick a star.
Tom to block.
Okay, you missed this one, then the first game belongs to the challenger. Tom Villard.
Yes.
You're having a sex change operation.
Right now?
Not yet, please.
No.
Just wait.
Is it tax deductible? Or is it illegal to write it off?
I know a lot about this. No, I would have to guess that it would... How could you make that a deduction? I would think that it would be really impossible to deduct that, and you'd get in a heck of a lot of trouble.
To block, he says you can't write that off. Agree or disagree, Sam?
I disagree.
It is tax deductible. That is good playing. Very well done. You get the square and you do block. Good go. Okay, it's tax deductible, so run right out. Take advantage of it. Ron, you're playing go. Pick a star.
Lois to block, please.
All right. Lois Hamilton. Yes. You've got high blood pressure. Can you lower it by hanging upside down? Or will that make it worse?
Oh, hanging upside down would make it worse. That would definitely make it worse. No doubt about it.
Agree or disagree to block, Ron?
I agree.
It will make it worse. Yes, you are right to agree. You get the square and you do block. So, the board is filling up. Bunch of X's and a bunch of O's. Pick a star for an X, Sam.
Fannie to block.
Okay.
The shoe is on the other foot. You missed this one. Ron takes the game. Fannie Flagg.
Yes.
Which of these is being developed by a U.S. Army laboratory in Natick, Massachusetts? Is it nuclear-powered toilets? Or air-conditioned jumpsuits?
Strange that you should ask me this question. Because, actually, you know what it is? We are doing a lot of research out in the desert, and we need to keep cool, so they are air conditioning jumpsuits.
What do you say for a block, Sam? Agree or disagree?
I disagree.
They are air conditioning jumpsuits. No, you should have agreed with Fannie. Your opponent gets the square and your opponent wins the game. Both kind of far-fetched, but they are air conditioning jumpsuits. That was good for you, Ron Astorello. You have $200, 75 for you, Sam, but we got lots and lots of time. We're going to sweep all the X's and all of the O's off of the board, and we're going to start a game that's worth $200, $25 for every square. Champ, you start because you lost the last one.
Leonard, please.
Leonard Frey. In California, is it still possible for a doctor to treat your pain with cocaine, or is that illegal?
It is, truth is stranger than fiction, legal.
You can. Doctor can treat you with cocaine. Agree or disagree, Sam?
I agree.
Doctors can treat you with cocaine. Yes. Right to agree. You get the square, and you're off to a good start in this game. A single X up there. You're playing O, Ron. Make your move.
Tom, please.
Tom Villard.
I'm ready.
You have just seen your new bride without her makeup, Tom. Now your stomach is a little queasy. How can you get rid of that feeling? Is it by pressing your wrist or by sucking your thumb?
Both feels kind of great. I think acupressurally speaking, that if you pressed the right point, probably you could cure anything in your entire body. So probably that.
Okay, pressing your wrist, he says.
Yes.
What do you say, Ron? Agree or disagree?
I agree.
It is by pressing your wrist. Yes. Right to agree. You get the square. There are tiny points on the inside of the wrist that relieve nausea. Okay, he got that last square. Sam, you're pressing your wrist over there. Pick a star.
Fannie, please.
All right.
Okay.
Fannie Flagg.
All right.
For an X. Your pet hen is 2 years old. She lays.
Pet hen?
Your pet hen.
Yes, of course.
She's 2 years old and she lays lots of eggs.
2 weeks, 2 months, 2 O's.
Is she at her peak, or will she lay more as she gets older?
You know, it's a funny thing about women. Honey, let me tell you something. I know about this. The older we get, the better we do. I'm ready for that.
Fannie says your pet hen will lay more as she gets older. Agree or disagree, Sam?
I'll agree.
She is at her peak at 2 years old. No, you should have disagreed with Fannie's very convincing answer. But your opponent gets that square, and we're going to break for a commercial. We're going to come back and complete the $200 game. Don't miss it. Well, the older they get, the better they get, but not with hens. Ron Ostorello, you are playing O, and it's your move.
Carlo.
Thank you.
Carlo Imperato. Your grandpa Guido.
Guido?
The garlic farmer. He's just stopped breathing. Now you start to give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, but his breath drives you away. Can you give him mouth-to-nose resuscitation? Or is Grandpa Guido a goner?
I get my grandmother. Was this a setup question? Let's see. To save my grandfather, I would give him nose-to-mouth resuscitation.
Okay, so you can do that.
Sure.
Agree or disagree, Ron?
I agree.
You can give him mouth-to-nose resuscitation. Well done. Right to agree. You get the square. He stopped breathing and he still had bad breath. Sam, it's your move. Pick a star for an X.
Oh, gee. Anna to block.
You missed this one. The game in a pretty big lead belongs to Ron. Anna Stuart from Another World. Your cat shows no interest in the mate you picked out for her. Is a little catnip likely to turn her on? Or is there no such thing as a cat aphrodisiac?
Speaking personally, or okay,
or professional?
I would definitely say that the catnip would turn her on.
Okay.
It turns me on.
Reasoning doesn't count in this game, Sam. Agree or disagree that catnip is likely to turn that female cat on?
I disagree.
Catnip is likely to turn her on. No, you should have agreed. Your opponent gets the square and wins another game. Okay, now the question is our defending champ, after 3 days on the boards, finally on the ropes? There is still time. We're going to play a $300 game, take off all the X's and O's. Start it off for us, Sam. Pick a star.
Leonard, please.
Okay, Sam.
We got time. Leonard Frey, what's faster, the average wind speed of a hurricane or the speed in which the air comes out of your nose when you sneeze?
Another nose question. Oh, I always get nose questions. I wonder why. I know this answer. Of course, it's the sneeze. As high a velocity as your basic hurricane is, it is your ka-choo. And in my case, it's an international incident.
Please don't demonstrate. Sam, agree or disagree?
I agree. I agree.
The sneeze is faster. You are right to agree. Yes, you get the square. 250 miles an hour, believe it or not. Ron Ostorello, your move.
Tom, please.
Tom Villard.
I'm ready.
You have smelly feet. The book Your Skin and How to Live in It. The book Your Skin and How to Live in It recommends soaking your feet in something. Is it coffee, tea, or mouthwash?
Well, I haven't read this book, truthfully speaking. But I would suppose that if you put your feet in coffee or tea, well, anything you'd put them in would make it smell different.
Time is running on these guys. Pick one.
I would think then that it would be tea.
What do you say, Ron? Agree or disagree?
Disagree with that.
Tea is the right answer. No, you should have agreed with Tom, and your opponent gets that square, and could she be charging from behind? She's got a couple of X's, and now she's going to try to place another.
Nedra to win.
Nedra Volz. You're doing time in San Quentin prison.
It's about time, too.
Finally caught you. Can you decorate your cell with houseplants, or is that against the rules?
Well, I just haven't been in San Quentin. I've been in some of those other joints, but, well, houseplants are supposed to have a lot of oxygen and all that good stuff. So maybe, I think they'd let you put plants in your cell.
What do you think for the game, Sam? Agree or disagree?
I agree.
You can have houseplants in San Quentin. Yes, you're right to agree. You get the square, and you win the game. And you might call them big houseplants. All right. $475 for the champ. $500 for Ron Ostarello. Clear the X's off of the board. Right on to the next game. Every $25 counts. Ron, you get to start.
Leonard, please.
Leonard Frey.
Leonard Frey.
Every $25 is important. When snails shoot tiny darts at each other, Leonard, is it fighting or foreplay?
Snails?
Snails.
It's foreplay.
Agree or disagree, Ron?
I disagree.
It is foreplay. No, you should have agreed. And your opponent gets that square. We have a flat-footed tie. Pick a star, Sam.
Gene, please.
Gene Rayburn.
Ready.
What has more ears, the average bee or the average corn plant?
The average corn plant would have probably a half a dozen ears. So therefore, I'd say the corn plant.
What do you say, Sam? Agree or disagree?
I disagree.
The corn plant does have more ears. No, you should have agreed with Gene. The corn plant has 2, bees have no ears. And the bell means the time is up. By the narrowest of margins, $525. New champion, Ron Ostarello. Attaboy. Woo! Congratulations. You did it, sailor. Okay, now just troop right over there. Join Mr. Rayburn. You'll still be in Hollywood. It's okay. Get set for your shot at the big money. Well, as you know from having defeated many opponents, it usually does come down to one pivotal question. In this case, it was the absolute last one in the game. Corn and ears are probably going to haunt you for a while, but you had a very nice run. $5,125. Congratulations, Sam Metcalf-Ford. She's great. Gene, take it away.
Okay, here we are. We congratulate our new champ. We'll be back with him and our 9 stars for a go at the big money right after this.
And now, here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Gene Wood. Here we go. All right. I'm going to lay it out for him now. This is his first time up here, first go at the big super match where you can win up to $30,000. If you're set, we'll have a go at it. Ready?
All set.
We polled an audience not too long ago and said, please write down your best answer to this. Blank doll. If you choose the answer they wrote down most often, it's $1,000. $500 for the second most popular, and for the third, $250. Any 3 of the 9 stars can suggest some answers to you here. Call on them one at a time if you would, please.
Fannie, please.
Okay. Gosh, I've got so many. You know what I'm going to say? Only
What are you
because-
going to say?
Well, I'm going to say it because it's so popular. Cabbage Patch Doll.
Cabbage Patch Dolls. There's one.
Tom?
Barbie, I was going to say. Barbie.
You're going to say Barbie doll.
Anna.
Baby doll.
Baby doll. So think it over, Ron. You've got 3 now. You've got Baby doll, Barbie doll, and Cabbage Patch doll. It's up to you to choose one of those, or if you think there's one that's really outstanding that would be on the top there, you'll come up with that one yourself.
Barbie doll came to mind first.
It did. All right, let's find out if Barbie doll is up there. And if so, where is it? Let's reveal the $250 response. Rag doll.
Okay.
That's a Frankie Valli song, right? All right, the $500 response says Cabbage Patch doll.
Very good.
All right, last chance for Barbie doll. Here we go with a big one. Baby doll.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Anna's answer, Baby doll, was up there on top.
I had it too.
Gee,
yeah.
Ron, I'm sorry about that. You didn't match any of the answers on the board. However, we're not going to let you play for $0 here because you're our champion. We're going to stake you to $100 to play our head-to-head match with any star of your choosing. And after you've made that decision, that star will reveal the hidden number. It'll be a 10, a 20, and somewhere up there is 130. And we'll multiply the $100 by whatever number is revealed. Okay, time to choose a star.
John.
All right, John, grab the tab and give it a yank, and we hope it's a big one. It's a 20. You're playing for $2,000. Good luck to you. Here we go. Anthony Blank. A-N-T-H-O-N-Y blank. Anthony Blank. John has made up his mind. It's time for you to give us an answer which you think will match his. And if you do that, you get the $2,000. What do you say?
Ray.
Anthony Ray.
Right.
You say?
I don't know. It just came to mind. I don't know.
Just came to your mind.
Anthony Ray, yeah.
Who is that person?
I'm not sure.
All right. I believe Anthony Ray is a musician.
I think he's thinking of Ray
Yes.
Anthony.
What?
Ray Anthony?
He's thinking of Ray Anthony.
Oh, you were thinking of Ray Anthony?
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
Well, James Anthony Ray is on Fame. Maybe that's who he was thinking of.
Could be.
Or Anthony Ray might be a sailor in Hollywood. I don't know. But I said Anthony Quinn.
Anthony Quinn is a good answer.
Quinn.
Well, listen, you didn't win the big money here, but you do have $625, and you do have another shot at it tomorrow. Okay? We'll be back with our champ here in the 9 Stars right after this. Okay, now we want to reveal the big 3-0 here. Would all of you please grab the tabs, ready, set, go. Nedra had the big 30 again. Nedra. Sitting right next to James there of NBC's big hit show, Hill Street Blues. It's a pleasure to have you here with us, sir.
It's a pleasure to be had.
Good. Stars, you were wonderful, and we'll look forward to seeing all of your bodies here tomorrow, okay? All right. Thank you.
Tough question for you. Blank doll. All of us had it, I think. Had Barbie. Just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Another shot tomorrow.
All right. Gene Rayburn inviting you to join us tomorrow.
John Bauman saying so long for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. See you
Goodbye,
then.
friends.
A member of our studio audience will receive Quasar. Combines a miniaturized radio cassette unit with a compact headphone stereo. The result is the stylish and versatile double play furnished by Quasar. This is Gene Wood speaking for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. A Mark Goodson television production.